Yes! What is up, everybody? And welcome to another exciting video here on my channel. Appreciate the support. But it's not just me this time around. I also have a very special guest joining us. We have a very special topic to get into, but he is a four-time World Cup participant. He also just got nominated for the Soccer Hall of Fame here in this country. His name is DAMARCUS Beasley. Bees, it's great to see you as always.
What up, Jimmy?
All right, so here's the news. We want people to show us the money. And when I say people, I mean TST, the Soccer Tournament. They are putting on a 7v7 tournament in Cary, North Carolina from June 1st to the 4th. It's $1 million to the winner. $1 million, winner takes all, 32 teams, and me and Bees are partnering together. It's great to be teammates once again.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, hey, I ain't gonna lie. When you just said it, I know I've read it on paper, but when you just said $1 million, that gave me goosebumps.
It's crazy. It's crazy. So what's interesting? Let's just think about player selection really quick. We can't go get current pros because they're in season. The European guys, they're not going to be allowed to join us if we can even recruit some European guys to come over and play for us. Maybe we got an ace in our sleeve. Maybe Gareth Bale wants to not play golf and come join us for $1 million. The guy's pretty clutch. But then you have college guys that might not be eligible. It starts to whittle down who's available to go play. Do you go find those diamonds in the rough? Like we're hearing Clint Dempsey's got a team. He's going to go try to establish finding these kids that fell through the cracks and give them that opportunity. I think we want to do that too, but you also want to make sure the spine of your team, Bees, is 7v7.
Yeah.
You got to have some beasts in there that have some experience, right?
Nah, for sure. I mean, you talk about, just from a player standpoint, where we're gonna get these players from, but yeah, man, sometimes you gotta look outside the box. I think what Clint's doing is great, trying to give kids opportunities and trying to, not so much getting into what's missing in U.S. soccer, but a little bit of putting that into context, and as well, him wanting to win. He's a competitor. He wants to compete, so I applaud what he's doing, but. When we try to look for players and trying to put our team together, I 100% agree. The spine of the team, the goalkeeper, you need to have a good defender.
You gotta have a goalkeeper.
And you need someone to put the ball in the net.
You can cuss, man. Go ahead and cuss.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Hey, I didn't know what channel we on, so I
no. It's sure. Not. We can edit it and put a bleep over it. So don't worry. No, it's all good.
But you gotta have someone to put the ball in the net. So those three positions right through the middle of the field, those are key. So whether we find those from ex-professionals that just retired or a seasoned vet that's been around and wants to get back into it, we'll see.
Okay, well, our team is going to be named Conrad Beasley United. A dope ass logo. We're also going to do a little bit of what Clint's doing. I think we want to have some tryouts out there. Maybe even your hometown of Fort Wayne, which has a USL team now, and I'm working with the San Francisco Glens. Maybe there are some ways to incorporate some of the players that we know that are out there for their chance. Now, how are we going to split the money, Bees? Like, if we win $1 million, how are we splitting that up? We got to give some of the cheddar to the guys that won it. And we haven't even actually talked about if we're going to step on the field. But after I saw the rules, the rules are crazy, by the way.
I'm going to stop you right there. I'm not playing.
You're not playing?
I'm not playing.
This could be more intense than the World Cup, and you played 4 of them.
I am not playing.
Okay, all right.
I'll tell you that right now. I'm good.
I kind of want to be one of those owners that like that one guy.
Owner coach.
Yeah, like he was.
Owner player.
Yeah, there's a guy in Thailand or something that bought a team, and he's super big and fat, and he ran out there and played with his team, and you can just see they're just like, what are we even doing? This is an absolute joke. That's gonna be me minus the belly. I feel like I'm still relatively fit.
Oh, so wait, so you gonna play?
No, I don't know that. I'm not gonna say. I'm not putting my flag on the ground yet.
We got. I don't know. Who's the boss? We gotta talk to the boss. I don't know if it's you or it's me. We gotta say.
I don't know. You owe me half because I've already paid the entry fee. So I'm the boss until you pay your half, you bastard. All right. So just to give everybody some context, the TST guys actually started this with TBT, the basketball tournament, and it's been in place for 10 years, and it's unbelievable. $1 million take-all tournament. From that tournament, Bees, 60 players have signed NBA contracts because of how they performed in this tournament for the basketball side, which is absolutely incredible. Everything's being streamed on ESPN, and hopefully everybody can see what we're doing with our team and the whole tournament at some point once that gets finalized with the TST guys. But I'm really excited that this exists. And Bees, we could argue this could be the best time to win the tournament in year one when everybody's still trying to figure out what it's all about.
Oh yeah, I mean, I think that's why everyone's trying to put all their eggs in one basket. You know what I'm saying? Because anytime you're at year one, I think we've talked about, we've been on calls before that this is probably the best time to actually win this tournament because when you go to year 2, year 3, and hopefully, this tournament stays around for 5, 10, 15, 20 years, it's going to be that much difficult, because you're going to have, everybody's going to know what it's about. Everybody's going to know, more of the rules and how, and then you're going to know the level.
Yeah,
you know what thing,
yeah.
and one thing, they're going to know that they're going to understand the level. They're going to see, okay,
true.
We got if you look at it, if you fast forward to like the final 2 teams, which I hope one of them is ours.
Yes.
If they look at that and they're like, oh, this is the level that I need to win, and then they're gonna go and get all these different players and this and that. So it's gonna get harder each and every year that we have. So the best time to win it is year 1.
Oh, baby, the party we're gonna have. Show us the money, baby. Once we're gonna go to Vegas, we're definitely taking our guys to Vegas.
But I want to go back to your question. How are we gonna split the money?
I don't know. I mean, we're the ones putting the entry fee in, right? And we'll be taking care of the costs for the players, and we'll be taking care of them when they're in the tournament and all that type of stuff. And I think, from what I understand, there is a mandatory, or there should be a mandatory, like 1 week training camp prior to the tournament starting, so everybody understands how to move and all that stuff. So that's on us. We're going to take care of all that. And then from there, I don't know. We got to figure out how we're going to split that up. We probably should have thought of that before we turned on the red light in the camera. But let's get into the rules. I think everybody wants to know the rules. 7v7. It's a little bit different, but here's the overall structure. 32 teams, 8 groups, and the top 2 teams from each group advance. So 16 teams advance into a bracket-style single elimination finish until a champion is left. As a reminder, all games are 7v7. Now, there should be more scoring because the fields are shorter. When I hear about the fields being shorter, Bees, it makes me like, maybe I can go out
now
there
you want to play.
Maybe. But the max is 65 yards. What is the regulation? 115 to 125?
Yeah, 115 by 70.
So it's almost half, and then 45 yards wide. That's like Spartan Stadium back in the day with the San Jose Earthquakes and Clash. Yeah, it's a really tight field, so that's going to encourage more shooting and more goals ultimately. And the goals are bigger. They're going to be 6.5 times 18.5.
So what is that? That's like what, a little bit shorter than a regular size goal?
I think it's a little shorter, but a lot wider.
A lot. Oh goodness.
I don't know if it says 6.5 by 18.5. A regular goal is what, 8 by 8, 8 yards high and 8 yards wide.
I would say it's feet.
Oh, 8 feet. Yeah, yards would be crazy. Yeah, what am I even thinking? So anyway, it's gonna make the goals are gonna be bigger. So it's gonna make all the games higher scoring. Fast paced. So it's 2 20-minute halves with a 2-minute halftime. You have unlimited subs, and that hopefully is gonna lend itself to being obviously quick games.
Are there timeouts?
There's no timeouts, but there is something at the end. This is what gets a little crazy, and this is where I think the endurance comes in, which completely rules us out, Bees, from playing. It's called the target score time. Okay, and this is a unique ending for every single game of the tournament. Upon conclusion of the 2 20-minute halves, so once the game is done after the 2 20-minute halves, the teams will play an untimed period where the winner will be determined by the first team to reach a predefined target score, okay? The target score will be defined as 1 more goal than the leading team's goal tally after the end of regular time. So for an example, if the score is 3-1, then the target score is 4. The team that's leading with 3 just needs 1 goal to finish the game. But it does give a chance to the other team that's been scraping behind that if they score 3 unanswered, they would go on to win the game. I kind of like this ending. So
I like it.
Yeah, and during extra time, which is it can just keep going on and on and on until that target score is reached. If a goal is not scored in the first 10 minutes of it, 1 player from each team is going to come off, resulting in a 6v6 game. Then every 5 minutes, another player comes off. So it goes.
Oh, goodness. Yeah, I'm out.
We're definitely out. I'm definitely out.
After that, I'll be out for the whole tournament. Yeah. If that happens one time, all I need is 1. After that, I'm out.
You know what's interesting is you and I had a joke off camera at a previous, when we were talking about it on a call, that if we went out and got like all national team players, on paper, that would sound very cool. But after 1 game, we would be so dead tired. There's no way we could play any more games in our game.
Yeah, it'd be a wrap.
It would be a wrap. It would be a wrap.
Game 2 and 3 and 4. Yeah, no. We ain't gonna make it.
So what do you think about the rules though? That's gonna be super fast.
No, I like the rules. I like the rules. I think it's still, like you said, it gives the team that's trailing still a chance to win, and it makes it exciting as well, because what I'm saying, it's not just after the 40 minutes the game is over and you go on to the next game, but there's still a bit of excitement and a bit of for the fans. So I think TST what they're trying to do is obviously still have the the general rules of the game and not not go
Sure.
so far crazy with football, soccer, or whatever, and try to make up crazy rules that people are not going to understand it. I think this is an easy rule to to understand. I think it makes it exciting for the fans, for the players. Obviously, we'll see when if that score is a little bit closer after that 40 minutes. If it's like 3-2 and you winning, you'll be like, man, forget these rules. We should have won. We won after 40 minutes. It's 3-2. The game should be over. But if you lose 4-3,
yeah, right,
then you're gonna say the damn rules suck. But no, I like it. I think it makes the game exciting and it's a little bit of a tweak.
Yeah, and I also think it gives everybody a chance that even if you're kind of struggling during the 40 minutes of, let's say, regulation time, you still have this last-ditch effort to potentially get in there and get a result. I think that's going to be pretty dramatic, and I think it actually adds a layer of intrigue.
But you know what I can see though. You know what I can see.
What's up?
After the first year, after this tournament, and if there's a lot or enough teams that have gotten beaten by after leading after 40 minutes, and then I guarantee they're gonna raise some kind of hell. So next year they're gonna be like, okay, we're not gonna do that. After 40 minutes, the game is over, it's done. I'm just saying that could be a rule that could change.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Just because of the results that happened in year one. That's all I'm saying.
No, I agree with you. I'm already thinking about formation. Even though we're not the coaches, I feel like we're going to have some input, Bees. I'm already thinking Christmas tree formation, 3-2-1. But to your point, that one has got to be banging goals.
He's got to be
able to shoot like from anywhere.
He's got to.
And then you got to have a strong back three. Guys that can get forward on the outside, but somebody that is so good in the middle of the park. And a goalkeeper, of course. A goalkeeper that can
I think that's pretty self-explanatory. I think everybody's going to play 3-2-1. I mean, I don't see any other way to play unless you play. I mean,
you could go 2-3-1 maybe.
I'm going to say 2-3-1, but then those guys, it's
still
70.
risk.
It's 77. It's basically just follow your runner.
That's what makes it crazy, which means that's why we're out. Anyway, here's some of the other teams. We got Team Dempsey. Clint got in pretty early on this. We got #United. My friend Spencer Owen and his team over in the UK, who I've played with a couple times, including in Wembley Cup. So we played them once when they came over on American Tour, Bees, me and Aleko and those guys. And we won 6-3. So they're going to be looking to get revenge against us. I'm just pointing that out there. Apparently, Nakatsa from Liga MX is going to bring a team in. And there's rumors of some really, really big names. And it says on my sheet right now, not yet announced. So we can't actually announce it yet. But I think you're going to be stoked when you see everybody who else is going to be participating in this tournament. So, Bees, we got a lot of work to do. I'm excited to be doing this with you. And I'm excited for everybody to join us on this adventure. And I hope that we put out a team that's competitive. That's all we want, is a team that's competitive. Bees.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, man, we want to win. I'll tell you that.
$1 million.
Yo, it's $1 million. It's $1 million.
We're splitting it 500K. We'll just give high fives to our players. I'm just kidding, guys. We'll definitely cut you in.
I'm about to say you can't say that shit because ain't nobody gonna want to play for us.
That's true. I'm just kidding. Of course we're gonna cut you in. Of course we're gonna cut everybody in. It's gonna be a great time. Jimmy's words, not mine. No, I was just joking. Just having some fun.
Funny.
Just having some fun. That's what we do. All right, everybody. Bees, great to see you as always. Thanks for the support. Everybody hit like and subscribe. We'll see you next time.
Jimmy.
Let's go. Later.
Yes, sir.